Okay folks, welcome back to the Long Dark Wintermute. You join me exactly where I was at the end of the last video. The only difference is it's now morning. I've made it through the night just about. I sort of in the middle of the night managed to duck up to where those trees were up there, grab myself one of those scrub brushes with some, which obviously gave me some sticks, which then I put on the fire, and it gave me a little bit more time on my fire, which of course has saved my bacon somewhat. It's got me through to daylight. It is still very, very misty though, so we're still a little bit flying blind. We can't really see what we're doing. We've got 27 minutes left on this fire. I haven't got enough time to skip time, but I'm sort of almost inclined to just sort of wait around for a little bit longer and just see if it clears a little bit more. I don't think it's going to. In fact, if anything, it's got worse in the last few seconds than it was. In fact, yes, I'd say it probably has. The weather has actually got even worse. So, I'm not feeling very positive right now. This is not a great place to be, I have to say. I'm not quite sure what to do. Let's do some more coffee. I did do some, which kind of got me part way through the night, but that will more let me skip a little bit of time more than anything else. Grab my recycle can. Whoops. Please come out that menu. Thank you. Oh, blimey. Okay, I'm going to take a torch and we're going to get moving because things are not going to get any better. Now, obviously, this did start to go to weak ice when we were walking around it before, so I'm kind of going to go this way. Oh, and it suddenly started to get much clearer. Almost in seconds there. So I'm going to make my way up this slope again. This is where I came in the middle of the night. You can actually see my footprints. I grabbed some of those scrub brushes with the twigs from up here. That's what got me through the night. As it is, I'm going to make my way across out the other side. We want to make our way right the way over to where the farmstead is, or the homestead. And hopefully we'll be able to get what we need from there. But obviously we have got to find our way across the muskeg, which is not very easy. You see the little, we've got to do some island hopping is basically what we've got to do, so let's make our way. So you have the risk of weak ice. For anyone who's never been to Forlorn Muskeg, if you've played the game but you've never been here, you basically have the risk of weak ice. And if you stay on the weak ice for too long or you venture onto it too far, it will collapse underneath you. And when that happens, obviously you fall into the freezing water underneath. The game will then hook you back out again. But I'm going to collect any of these scrub brushes that I see, bushes that I see, because they're about the only option I have at the moment for getting firewood, and I'm going to need plenty of them. I don't want to risk running out of firewood again. They don't take long to harvest, so they're worth collecting. There's deer up there. It took about 10 minutes to grab, so obviously we are going to start getting cold, but we're going to anyway. We're on Forlorn Muskeg. Anyway, only chance we've got to warm up again is to light fires, and the only way we're going to do that is if we gather enough sticks. This is a quick and easy way of doing it. Right, okay, so let's carry on. Just going to have a quick look on the map. Ooh, okay, so it's immediately there somewhere. Assume that means it's around this corner. It must be up above us, but I'm not sure how to get to it. Yeah, it's kind of... Well, we're on a bit of a... According to this, like a little...
My fingers feel numb.
Can we get up here? That might give us a slightly better idea of where exactly we are. Allow us to see. Oh, it's fallen over. It's right there. So is that the way to get it? Is that the way to get up to it? No, this isn't the way up. Nope, it's not going to let us climb up there. Okay, I just need to get my bearings so I can try and figure out how we're supposed to get up to that thing. It's immediately above us. The weather keeps closing in on us again. It's not making this any easier. Okay. At least now we have an idea where it actually is. It's up there. And we need to work out how to get up to it. But it's really hard to do that when you can't see what's going on. Okay, we now have a hypothermia risk to add to our
Die if I don't
troubles.
warm up soon.
I can hear something moving and it's not me. Okay, I'm going to come back down here and I'm going to set myself up just on this little outcrop, which I can't stand on. Basically, I need to try and work out how to get up to the radio tower. It's up here. And this kind of looks like it would be the route, but it's too steep for us to climb up. Even diagonally. So I'm not sure if I need to go that way or that way, but I can't see anything, which is really annoying. Let's just hug this way around a little bit. So I have a feeling it's the other way. I don't think it's this way, I think it's the other way. Let's just check. Okay, I'm inclined to just light myself a fire here at the foot of these trees. Warm myself back up. Oops, I need to craft my newspaper into tinder plugs. Okay, now we can light our fire. Matches, stick, go. Okay, hopefully... Oh, do you know what? It just suddenly looks much clearer now I've just started to light this fire, so I bet you the weather's cleared while we've been sorting this out. What I basically need is it just to be clear so I can see what I'm doing, because right now it's just all horrible and murky.
Thank goodness for that.
Okay, so I'm going to put enough fuel on there to give us a good couple of hours. So if I now just pass time for a couple of hours... So I can't sleep because I'm an idiot and forgot my bedroll, but my fatigue is actually doing alright. Hypothermia's healed, but it's not got any clearer.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, well we could do another hour, so let's pass time for another hour. Then we're going to have to eat. Well, it's looking a little bit better.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yep, I know, don't worry. We'll have those sardines, that should do the trick. Gives us a bit of water as well. Then we're going to do the old coffee thing again. Might as well, since we've got plenty of it, we might as well use it. Especially since we need ways of reducing our fatigue. Okay, so that's a little bit better. It's a little bit clearer now. I stand a better chance of making it where I need to go. There is a world famous gnarly tree over there. I'm just wondering whether that's actually the route I need to take. I could be completely barking up the wrong tree here, literally, because I'm following the tree, but I'm sort of going to head that way. Just check this out. So that could be a pathway. Or if not a pathway, it certainly looks like something interesting has gone on there. I think I might be barking up the wrong tree here, but I'm gonna head that way and have a quick look. I mean, it looks like a bit of a pathway, doesn't it? And if that leads up and then leads across, that's the one we need. Okay, well... it does lead up. But it's blocked. Unless we can get around the block, of course. Which we possibly can. No. Well, it was worth a look. Okay, so... yeah, that was actually up above our former campsite, which is here. Careful. Okay. We can head back round this way then. We'll kind of head back across. See, there's the tower. I can actually see the tower there on the ground.
I need to find food.
So this tower is actually broken anyway, so it's not going to be of any use. So I'm going to try and go the other way round and see if we can just find a way up. See, this is what happens. You see, you'll notice my local knowledge of all the maps that I'm very familiar with, and then I come to a map I'm less familiar with, and things start to unravel a little bit. Was that just a random flare? I don't think I dropped that. I think that is literally just a random flare. I'm going to go with that being the route I need to take over there, but it's getting to it that's going to be the challenge. Let's grab that scrub brush, because there's no way I can walk across this. That will be weak ice. That will definitely be weak ice. So let's try going back up this way and see if we can think of a way round. Well, there's the homestead. There's the tower, and I reckon the pathway must sort of come from the homestead. We're kind of in an awkward place. I don't think there's a way for us to easily... we can't just go straight across that. Guarantee you we can't. I'm going to grab these cattails though. In fact, I will demonstrate this to you so you can see the problem. Oh, no. I react so quickly to anything. There you go. There's the weak ice risk. We might be able to get across this bit to that bit of land. Otherwise, we're going to have to go all the way back round again. This is the problem with Forlorn Muskeg. This is why I'm not a fan of this region. It's such a faff to get around. Oh, you see, I can't get across. I've got to go all the way back round again. So I've got to come back here. And then go back to this island. And then go all the way back round. And then go across that way and go all the way round. I wonder if I can get across this bit. Nope. Can't even do that. This is the frustrating thing about Forlorn Muskeg. So we found our way to the tower, but we can't actually get to it. We're going to have to go, by the looks of it, all the way back. Find our way to the farmstead, or the homestead, somehow. The long way round. And then we should be able to get up to the tower. Okay. Because I don't think I'm going to be... I'm going to have to go around here, cross to that little island, then cross over there, and then I can sort of head that way. That is, I think, what I'm going to have to do. And of course, the fact I forgot my sleeping bag, I think, is now going to bite me in the behind. Because this farmstead, I keep saying farmstead, it's listed as a homestead, is deserted. It is derelict. There is nowhere I can... There's no shelter there. And I'm not even sure if there is going to be any kind of bed or anything there. I don't think there is. So this is potentially going to become a problem now. In fact, I made a little bit of a silly mistake. But the time it's taken us to blunder about, I could actually have gone back and got it. So I'm starting to wish I had. Because it's started to mist over again. Let's have a look at this map. We're going to be, I think, pretty much relying on the map to be able to navigate our way to the homestead. Okay, I do need to eat some food. I need to make sure I don't lose that well-fed bonus, because that is quite important to us as it stands. It's allowing us to carry extra weight. Things have warmed up a little bit actually out here at the moment, so let's grab some more of this as we're walking past it. Okay, I'm going to keep going this way because I think this is the way I've got to go. Kind of island hopping a little bit now. I'm actually getting warmer. That means it must be, yeah, I'm just above freezing right now, so that's actually kind of good. Obviously, we're still in the middle of this mist. We can't really see what we're doing, but I think we are. Yeah, here we are. We are coming up on the homestead, which is good. It's a little tricky because everything's a little bit derelict, so finding a way, as you can see, here it is. All very, very derelict. If we are very lucky, we might find... I mean, there's no bed here that I can remember. There's coal. Okay, I'm going to take those. They might be useful. Okay, I need to eat some more food. I'm going to eat some of my slightly... There we go, and then we'll just drink... We've done quite well at preserving our resources, actually. Now, there's also a lot of coal here, and the reason for that is there is actually a forge here in Forlorn Muskeg, and it is right where we are now. So I'm going to take the coal. We might be able to make use of it. And we've got scrap metal I don't care about. Chair I'm not bothered with. Reclaim wood. Rose hips. Oops, kind of got myself a little bit disorientated. Because we're not technically at the proper farmstead just yet. This is kind of an outlying building. The barn is where we want to go. So now we're in the proper location. Okay, we're now encumbered, but we won't worry about that. So we're coming up to the barn. This is the best surviving building here. It's where the forge is, and it will offer some shelter. And is that a bed? Is that a... It's not a bedroll, but it's a bed. That'll do me. And we have some food here.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yep, we're going to have a look at that in a moment. So this is fine. It's not a bedroll, but it's a bed. It's something we can use. And we've got some stuff here. We've got some rifle cartridges. I'm going to grab those. More coal, which is what we're going to be getting rid of very shortly. Combat boots. I don't think they're going to be any better than what we're already wearing. Here's the forge. I'm going to drop the coal that I'm carrying because we don't necessarily... Coal is not as useful as a fuel as many other things are. Because you can only
Could end
use
up
it when
being
you get
useful.
to a certain point. Your fire has to be at a certain point before you can use it. Okay, so we are here at the farmstead. Is this firewood under here? It is. Awesome. That's what we want.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yep, don't worry. We're going to be leaving some things behind. Don't worry about that. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, I'm going to review. I'm going to leave the scrap metal. I don't want to need that. Right, okay, so... Up here, then, is our relatively safe, nice little
Think about is food.
sleep area. We're going to get ourselves... We're actually midday right now. If we bring up the map, we can see this is where we are. That's where we need to be, and I think we're going to need to travel around the back here. I think we kind of need to sort our condition out or anything before we go much further. So I'm going to get myself a really good fire going here in the furnace. So I'm going to start a fire with what I have. And then we're going to chuck some coal on. And I think I'm going to try and chuck a lot of coal on this and give myself a really good fire. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Then I'm going to just build my condition up and all that good stuff. We may end up having to wait overnight before we can... That's fine. I'm not trying to forge anything. I'm trying to furnace. So I've got an hour. Let's chuck... add fuel. That's it. You have to wait to a certain point as well before you can add coal. So if I grab some coal now... Yeah, it's not the forge that I'm after. And try and put it on the fire. See, I have to wait another 21 minutes before I can do that, so... It's gone all misty and horrible again out there. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for that, let's just stand next to this fire so we're getting some warmth from it. And let's have a quick look at what we've got that we've just picked up. So, we're carrying a few extra bits and bobs of clothing. Let's see if any of what we're carrying now is any better than what we already had. Well, that is. I think the cowl is... Oh, no, okay. It's probably because it's not in great condition, that's why. That actually is better than the cowl, although that's just a little odd. I think it's probably because it's not in great condition, so we will hang on to it. That's Mackenzie's parka. The ragged military coat, again, because it's in such bad shape, is not as good as the ski jacket. I'm almost tempted to try and repair that, because I think that will actually work out better for us in the long run. Gloves that we're wearing are fine. Okay. I'm inclined to swap trousers there. Okay, so we've got a few things there that we can try and do a few little bits of repair work. So where have we got that coat? Where's that coat? That's the one. Can we try and do a repair on it? How long is it going to take? 1 hour 16 minutes. So let's not do that until we've sorted our fire out. Can I add coal now? Obviously we need to add it to the fire, not the furnace. So that's a 7-hour fire we've got, and it will kick some serious heat out as well. So I'm going to climb up here. And we're going to try and do this repair on this coat. I'm just thinking this will help us with the cold, because obviously we're in a really difficult region. If we can do a couple of repairs on this and get this to a point where it's better than that ski jacket. There we go. Okay, so let's sort our food out quickly now then. I don't want to risk... Okay, I'm going to eat those peaches. Hopefully that will give us enough to get through. through the night. We are now in darkness, pretty much. The furnace is going to be kicking out a lot of heat. 51 degrees of it, to be precise. So let's just check our clothing now that we've repaired that jacket. See, that's way better, so I'm going to pop that on. And now I think while we're up here we can just drop all that excess clothing that we're carrying that we don't now need to be. I'm going to keep my cowl though, because I think that might actually be better. Okay, hopefully that's got us a bit closer to our carrying limit. We're still over. We're still over. We can drop that. I think I'm just carrying a lot of very heavy stuff. I can drop that. We have got 55 sticks, to be fair, so, you know. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do then, I'm going to sleep my way through to the following morning, and then we are going to make our way up to that broken tower and see what the crack is up there. But right now, thank you, as always, for joining me for some more Long Dark Wintermute. We are slowly making our way through this main mission. We are going around the towers. Obviously, we've had to take the long way across Forlorn Muskeg, as to be expected, because it's Forlorn Muskeg. But we are hopefully going to get to the next tower in the next video. Then we're going to swing back, grab my bedroll, hopefully, or just make our way over to the other tower via this bed, and then we'll go and grab the bedroll when we're done over there. But thank you, as always, for joining me. Any questions, any comments, please do hit that comment section below. Remember, hit the like and subscribe buttons for some more Long Dark Wintermute and a few other things as well. Check out the playlists, and until next time, I shall see you again very, very soon.